Alright, so let's create this display stocks component. So in our command line, we're going to say mgg generate g component display stocks. And we're going to create this display stocks. Let's make sure that our okay, perfect. So basically, we're going to take this, all of our logic from our stocks app, and we are going to just put this in here. Then we're going to say in here, now we have display stocks, and this should blow up, and it does not. But if we do this, you can see that it actually broke, because the context of this observable right here in our stock app, this guy right here, is actually not making it into the new component. And the way that you're going to, basically we're going to want to pass this observable. So okay, there's actually two ways you can do this. I'm going to show you one way, and then I'm going to show you another way, because there's a couple different ways you can do this. So basically, we're going to do something called an input. So we're going to require input from Angular core, and we're going to say @input, and then we're going to say stocks of type observable. And again, we need to import observable from RxJS. Okay, so now we've got our observable, and now we're going to actually pass this. And this will make a little bit more sense in a second. So basically, stocks, let's see, stocks here equal stocks. So now, if this doesn't blow up, this should. Okay, so this does work. So basically what we're doing is we have a smart component and a dumb component, and that's definitely a very good architecture for Angular. And so what this stocks does, all it does is it takes this input value of an observable stream of stocks, and all it knows about is that. It has no context of the service. All it does is it knows I take this observable stream, and then this is the markup that I'm going to do my thing with it. So another way that we could have accomplished this, instead of passing it as an input like this, which I prefer this way because we have smart and dumb components. It's easier to test. It's definitely a good way. But there's also times where you don't want to do it this way. And what we would do is actually the same thing we did in here. Let's just do it. Stock. So basically, we'd grab our service, we would get a reference of it, private stock service, type stock service, and we would do the same thing, stocks to type observable any. Don't need that. And then basically what we'd do is we'd say this dot stocks to equals this dot stock service dot stocks, and then we would have literally the same thing kind of going on. So let's actually change this just to show you that it does work. So inside of this, instead of stocks, we're just going to say stocks 2. And I'm going to show you why it's good to know both methods, but there are pros and cons of each. So what happens now is this component has a dependency on stock service. And a lot of times this idea of smart and dumb components is you've got a smart parent component. It does all the stuff for getting the data, parsing that data, and then you just throw it to these dumb components that just know what to do and spit it on the screen. So in this situation, I actually like not having that outside dependency and just passing stocks in as an input. So that is the way that we're going to go, and that is it for this video. Let's just make sure we didn't break anything. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you actually clear your stocks. So stay tuned for that one.